Today we're going to talk about the hottest trend within crypto right now, some projects that support that trend, and why Facebook is contributing to the new way of interacting online. Stay tuned. Hello there everyone, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Today we're going to give a quick glance on Bitcoin and then talk about 4 projects that I think are going to go absolutely crazy with this new NFT metaverse trend that Facebook has just started yesterday. So let's first look at Bitcoin. We can see that we rejected some areas from our previous market outlook video, and we are currently just consolidating. So basically we had this supply area up here perfectly touched, and we have these lows under here that were perfectly taken, right? So basically, if you try to understand the market, you need to know where the bigger players are positioned, and usually they will take lows in the crypto market and then use that as liquidity to buy in a position and shoot upwards, just like we saw right over here, right? So this is just market manipulation, and you need to be very careful with placing stop losses so that you don't get caught in these wicks. You really want to be the one taking the liquidity when these zones are taken out, and that's how you are one step ahead of the retail traders in the market, and you're trading with the institutional money that flows through the market, right? Because if you have a large order, you need to fill up that order, and in order to fill up that order, you need to have liquidity. So always keep that in mind. If you don't know the concepts of liquidity, you can look at earlier videos on this channel where we talk in depth about liquidity. So basically we have this trend line that we're still respecting. We didn't reclaim the volume weighted average price just yet, which is always a nice indicator to look at. Basically, if you want Bitcoin to continue this move to the upside, right, in this volatile environment that we're in right now, then you need to reclaim this red line right here. So normally these moving average indicators, they're based off on time, and volume weighted average price is not based on time, it's based on volume. So basically for me, I really like to use it as a short-term trend indicator, and if you can reclaim those areas, usually you see that you want to have continuation. So that's always a good one. You can find it right here, VWAP session, high low close. Basically if you try to add it to your chart with indicators, you'll find it out. So the main area that I'm looking at for the upside is right here, 64,000, this supply area that we saw right here, and then to the downside we can still move lower towards 57,500 and fill up this entire area right here. But for now there's a little bit of uncertainty in the market, and I don't really like uncertainty. So what I'm planning to do is looking to short from this area right here, so around this area, 61,500, if we see a rejection in that specific area. So basically with that short, I will also hedge my spot portfolio for further downside, and if we break further upwards, then obviously I will make some gains in my spot portfolio as well, because Bitcoin is a rising tide that raises all ships when it moves upward in moments like this. So now let's have a look at the 4 different projects that I'm looking at for a potential massive explosion. The first one being Axi Infinity. So it is the biggest player in the NFT gaming industry. We already saw a massive run up this year, and yeah, Axi Infinity is just basically on steroids, just shooting upwards all the way from close to 10 cents in November last year to around $155 this year. So definitely has made some gains, and it's the leading player in the industry when it comes to NFT gaming. And obviously with this new trend of Facebook looking to support NFTs, they changed its name to Meta, and they want to create something called a metaverse. So you want to be positioned in some of these projects that support the NFT gaming space, that support the metaverse, just so you're well diversified to capitulate on those opportunities in the market. Okay, now after Axi Infinity, I'm looking at Mana, already has made a significant move towards the upside of 88%, but these projects are looking to continue, right? Because they're still away from their all-time highs, but with this newfound information, it's good to be able to hop on a trend when it happens. So I'm also trying to look for positions in Mana. Sand is my third project that I'm looking at. Basically, all of these, they were consolidating for a longer period of time. They were very sensitive to a trend switch when everyone was looking at the NFT markets, right? We can see that basically when people were looking for those NFT projects or those gaming projects, that these projects were all responding very nicely. So it's always good to have exposure when those trends change, right? What you want to see when you have a breakout, even on a daily time frame, you break this trend, then you want to see an increase in volume, just like you'll see right here. You also break this trend with an increase of volume, and then you continue towards the upside, right? So that's what I'm looking for. For Sand is just a continuation because it has reclaimed that $1 level, and now it can go towards higher highs, in my opinion. So last one is Elluvium, also a project that is comparable. It is a little bit overextended if you're looking at a daily time frame, but it still has room to grow, right? It also responded to that same NFT news, and perhaps I'm looking for a small pullback on this play, just so I can back to this demand area right here around $888, and then a continuation towards the upside, right? I'm a little bit overextended on this one, so I would love to see this one pull back, and otherwise I'm gonna let it slip. But those are the four projects that I'm looking at, and that is my market outlook for Bitcoin for the 29th of October. So I hope you learned something today. I hope you'll find new gems to add to your portfolio if you would like that, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you everyone, and I will see you in the next one.